Hey, just a quick update on the Birmingham market here in December 2022. And one of the things that we are seeing, according to the Market Action Index, it is slowing a little bit for the sellers. So it is tilting a little bit more towards the buyers. Even though we don't have a ton of inventory, buyers definitely have more negotiating power. And that's usually a function of higher interest rates. So we do have some strategies to bring the interest rate and the payment down a lot. We have probably the most competitive interest-only jumbo product out there, and I think that that's a good product to take a look at, especially if you want to get the home that you want now. And I believe, a lot of people believe that interest rates will go lower in the future, so you can negotiate a strong deal now before the market heats up again with lower rates, and get the house now at the payment that you want, and then you can look at refinancing at some point in the future. So here's what I'm seeing in Birmingham. We've got a median list price of 1.1 roughly. New listings coming to market at 5.19. That's not, in my opinion, an indicator of a large price drop. It's just people at the higher end are deferring listing their home during the holidays, being December. Average days on market, Birmingham tends to be significantly higher than most markets because the price point is so much higher than most markets in Oakland County, Michigan. Here's where I'm thinking that the Market Action Index, which is starting to tilt towards buyers, is picking up. There's been 52% of listings have had a price decrease. And that is definitely more than, say, a typical market, which would be somewhere around a third. And here's the other thing that I'm sure that the algorithm is picking up, and that would be 35% of homes are being relisted. So what does that mean? It means either A, the listing expired, they fired their agent, and now they're looking for a new agent, or B, they're getting under contract and the buyers are getting cold feet. Could quite often be based on higher interest rates. They just don't like the payment. They're not working with someone that's got a strategy to help make that payment lower until, again, rates go lower. So that could be a sign. But if you're a buyer, it's a sign that you have more ability to negotiate if you want to be in the Birmingham area and get out home before rates go down again, most likely, in my opinion, based on 25 years, 2023, rates should be lower as the Fed is ending their tightening campaign. I've got data for that and can share that with you if you'd like to hear about that. Inventory is low at this time of year. This is typical for inventory to go lower. And again, I think a lot of sellers are deferring right now because they sell and get rid of their low rate, they've got a higher rate on the next house that they buy. So we're not seeing as much inventory as normal, and I think that will start trending upward after the first of the year. So another thing, again, I don't think it's just have a plan to buy a house. You need to have a strategy when you're making offers. We've got some steps that you can take to be more like a cash buyer. But again, we're also going to give you just tools so you are up to date on what's happening. This tool is definitely, it's a heat map. It's showing that Birmingham is a bit slower than some of the other markets. And there are some, obviously, other areas around Birmingham that are very nice with beautiful homes. So you may want to look at exploring those as well. And then you'll also be able to search all the listings. So this is something that, you'll be working with your agent when you go to negotiate. But if you're not ready to be seeing houses today with agents, you can use this tool. You can get feel for the area, and then when you're ready to go buy, I'll point out the agents that I feel like are going to be best in the markets you're looking for, and you're going to be able to negotiate a better deal because we're going to make you more like a cash buyer, even though you're getting a mortgage, and I'll outline those steps. And then the HomeBot tool also will give you an algorithm that you can use when you're looking on other websites like Zillow, and it will tell you a house that's listed, whether it thinks it's a strong buy, a neutral buy, or not a good buy at all. And again, that's not to replace an agent. You want to defer to the agent, the expert in the area, the people that are opening the doors and going in the houses on a regular basis and know the market. But again, it's a good place to start so you can start prepping yourself about what's happening in the area. So If you like this information, keep an eye out. We're going to be doing a lot more of these on markets in Oakland County specifically, and potentially other markets as well. But I think it's important when you're planning to buy a house to have, again, a strategy to buy the house, all the information that you can accrue, because this is obviously a major purchase and you want to be able to negotiate the best deal that you can for yourself. So any questions, reach out to me, Sean Chamberlain. You can go below to sign up for these tools or schedule a time to talk, and we'll cover any questions that you have or concerns about the market. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.